Hello everyone. You probably know by now that I'm Mr. De Beer, the coordinator of CMY 117, which is the University of Pretoria's first semester general chemistry course for BSc students. The reason I decided to make this little video is to create a sense of warmth in what could otherwise be very easily become a chilly and impersonal online experience. Hopefully this will give a more human touch. At least now when you hear my voice during an online lecture, you'll be able to connect it to this picture. You will know, for example, that I like blue, that my beard and hair are turning grey, and that my whole body and especially my hands move around when I talk. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you on passing your matric. And not only passing it, but doing it in such a way that you gained a place at university. This is especially meaningful in the context of the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic. I'm sure that each one of you has a story to tell about additional difficulties and obstacles that you had to overcome just to be able to study and prepare yourself for final exams. You did so, and you did so very well. So congratulations once again. This tells me that we were right in granting you a position in this course. We believe in you. You have the basic and fundamental ability to make a success. It is normal and natural at this time of year to feel alone, confused, anxious, worried, maybe even depressed or angry. You are being thrown into the deep end. You have this entire new system of the university and its workings to learn about. But you are not alone. Remember that there are at least 1,000 other students who have registered for the same course that you have. And apart from your classmates, which we hope you will get to know, even though it's just online this year, there is also a highly experienced, very dedicated and hard-working team of lecturers and tutors. We have as our vision, if you like, that each student will experience a focused, effective and ultimately successful academic experience. We want to take you on a journey with us that we hope you will enjoy. I guess I could summarize all of this by saying that we are here for each and every one of you. I like to joke about the course at this time of year by saying I dream of 100% pass rate, where every single student passes. But of course that never happens. But at least it's good to have dreams. I'm not going to kid you, chemistry is seen as a difficult subject because that's precisely what it is. And there are going to be many times during the semester where you will feel overwhelmed because of the content of the work, the amount of work, and the pace at which we do the working. I would much rather you know about this at the beginning so that you can prepare yourself for any eventuality. All of this means that you're going to have to work hard. In fact, you have to work much harder than you ever did at school. Do not see this in a negative sense, rather regard it as an opportunity for further personal growth and empowerment. This is the time where you have to take a good look at your study habits and techniques and tips. Work on them, sharpen them until they become really effective and empowering in your own life. In this context, I would like to share a quote with you by a well-known motivational speaker, Jim Rohn, who said, "We must all suffer, and we must all suffer one of two things. Number one, either the pain of discipline, or secondly, the pain of regret and disappointment. And you get to choose which one you will suffer." You have to familiarize yourself with the course content. Information about the study guide, how we run the course, the lecture timetable, tutorials, tests, practicals, examinations, etc., etc. And where do you get all of this information? I only need to repeat one word to you, and that is click up, click up, click up, the university's electronic platform. You've heard about this all through orientation, and I'm sure all your lecturers are emphasizing it right here at the beginning of the year. I cannot stress the importance of you learning to navigate the ClickUp system as quickly as you possibly can. Apart from classwork, you will find that certain lecturers also give homework. The type and the amount depends on the different lecturers involved. And there are even some of the study themes that you will have to do self-study for. We do not have the time to lecture them. One theme I would like to emphasize here in particular is the question of nomenclature. By that I mean you have to know the names and symbols of all the chemical elements. Please take note, not the first 20 or 30 or 40 only like you learned at school. I'll say it again slowly. You have to learn the names and symbols of all the elements in the periodic table as soon as possible. Related to this is a long list of the formulae and names of polyatomic ions that you have to know as well. The reason I'm emphasizing this is because I think of this as the letters of the alphabet, and surely if you do not know your alphabet, you cannot learn to read words and construct sentences and communicate in a language if your knowledge about the alphabet is shaky. So please pay serious attention to your chemical alphabet. Lastly, I want to stress to you that you must take care of your physical and your mental health. Physical health is the obvious things. Take regular breaks in between classes, like you would have done when you walked from one class venue to the other. Make sure that you get enough sleep, exercise regularly, eat healthy food, drink lots of water, etc., etc. Regarding the concept of mental health, I've prepared a more extensive document which is available on the ClickUp pages for this course, but I'll just raise two issues as an example. You're going to have to learn to negotiate, set and enforce personal boundaries quite conscientiously. What do I mean by this? For many of you, you are quite fortunate. You have your own bedroom in which to study. You have your own private room in accommodation, or who knows, even a residence at varsity. But spare a thought for those individuals who have to share a bedroom with siblings that might be older or younger than they, who has a different life schedule. And for others, the only space available could be a portion of the dining room table, and everybody else in the household moves around. You will have to make it very clear to these other individuals in your life when is the time that you are studying, how much time that will be required for you to successfully study, and ask them not to burden you with unnecessary responsibilities or activities that they want you to carry out. You should also work on becoming disciplined in your daily life. For example, every morning, wake up, get up, clean up, dress up, have tea or coffee or breakfast, and then prepare yourself for the workday. To mimic the walking to class that you would have experienced on campus, I would even recommend that you perform a little ritual. Pick up a book and walk a few paces towards your workstation. All of this will help you get into the correct frame of mind to have a productive working day. I've now spoken to you about how you were successful to gain entrance to this course, how we believe in you, how we know that it's a scary place to be, and yes, there is a team here ready and waiting to support you. That you are going to have to work hard and discipline yourself. So in conclusion, I'd like to just say the following. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. And remember that inspiration and motivation is what gets you in motion. But the consistent, effective, daily practice of disciplined habits is what keeps you in motion to reach your final destination successfully at the end of the semester. I think I've said enough, so I will greet you now, and I wish you well for the rest of the semester.